To have you back. Let's have some foreign stories before we go to our next conversation. Now, the yen surged and the Asian shares fell sharply today after the Bank of Japan's decision to allow long-term interest rates to rise more. A move analysts say could signal a step towards changing Japan's long-held yield curve control. The MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside Japan was down 0.9%. Japan's Nikkei stocks index shared 2.2% after trading in positive territory earlier in the day. Australian shares extended their earlier losses to be off by 1.27%. Hong Kong Hang Seng index was down 1.4%. China's CSR 300 index was off 1.15% in early European future tradings. The Pan-region Eurostock 50 futures were down 0.89%. German DAX futures were down 0.91%. FTSE futures were down 0.63%. S&P 500 E- were also down 0.52%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.49%. S&P 500 lost 0.90%. And Nasdaq Composite dropped 1.49%. And following the policy twist by the Bank of Japan, the yen surged to a 4-month peak against the dollar today, keeping broad policy settings unchanged. Yes, it will widen the allowable band for long-term yields to 50 basis points from 25 basis points. Speaking on the policy tweak, the Bank of Japan's Governor, Mr. Haruko Kuroda, emphasizes that the change was not an interest rate hike, but to improve bond market functions. He further explains that market volatility has heightened from around spring, keeping the 10-year bond yield from exceeding the 0.25% cap, which caused some distortions in the shape of the yield curve. He also stated that now is the appropriate time to correct such distortions and enhance market functions. All right, crude oil prices. Now, let's tell you that crude oil prices were down inch higher today, supported by softer dollar and U.S. plan to restock petroleum reserves, but gains were capped by uncertainty over the impact of rising COVID-19 cases in top oil importer China. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude experiences a downward price margin of 0.47% to sell at $74.84 per barrel. Brent crude rose to sell at $80.31 with an uptick of 0.64%. Bonnie Light sells for $78.67 with an upsurge of 1.46%. And for the OPEC basket, crude oil dealers are offering $78.73 per barrel with a price decline of 2.16%.